Well, y'all, this is Homegrown San Antone. I bought a lift kit for my little two-wheel drive Ford Ranger, and I've been wondering why a good lift kit is $1,500 and an inexpensive lift kit is only $200. Well, the reason is your lower A-frame, lower control arm area, whatever they want to call it, where your hub mounts and your lower ball joint mounts and all that stuff, your spindle mounts too. The high dollar ones have one of those with it. And that's a high dollar piece of machinery, I can no doubt about it. And it raises the mounts for your suspension, so your upper A-frame, your control arm on your upper A-frame sits right. Mine was sitting literally almost straight up and down. Okay, I drove it like that. I knew I was going to bust a ball joint before it was all over. It took about 5 months and I broke one. But those kits come with another upper control arm. So I was thinking to myself, because I am cheap, for lack of a better term, I said, why? What difference does it make if you bring the upper A-frame down to the spindle mount, or if you bring the spindle mount up to the upper A-frame? I don't see where it makes any difference. So I'm showing you this with the fabrication of the first one is nearly complete. So I'll try to show a little more how I did it with this second one, because I think this first one's going to work. Anyway, let me turn this off, go get that A-frame or that upper control arm, and I'll show you what I did. All right, well, here's that spindle piece that they're so proud of. Okay, and that's what they charge you about $1,000 for. Now, what I've done, instead of raising this up, I've remade my upper control arm with pieces from my factory control arm and the aftermarket control arm that came with my ball joint front end kit. Cut this piece off. This is actually where this bushing right here mounted on my other one, as this hole in the aftermarket control arm would never accept a factory ball joint, and I wanted factory ball joints. This I'll have to ream out ever so slightly. I cut my control arm and I centered this right up in with that hole, and I tack welded it, and then I cut another piece of my control arm, the aftermarket one, put it there for an additional support, and there you have it. And now I've brought my ball joint down to here, down 2 inches, so it will receive that area just fine. Once I recompress that spring, won't be any problem. So I think that's going to work just lovely, and it may really piss off some of those manufacturers of the kits if they start losing sales to this. Doesn't matter to me though. I'll let you know how it works out.